Hello everyone, in today's tutorial you're going to learn how to crochet the drunken granny stitch pattern. This is a very easy pattern because it's only one row repeat. Once you master the first 3 rows, every other row will just be the row 3 repeat pattern. It gives a very airy, lacy feel to it, so it can work very good for summer tops, lacy scarves or lacy shawls, and you can even use it to make crochet blankets. So let's just start the tutorial. So for this tutorial, I'm going to use this yarn. It came with this cone. I got it on thrift, so that is what you're going to use. It's so thin, so I'll have to double it. And then I'm also going to use a number 6 US crochet hook or a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. You can substitute these two with the yarn that you have around and the recommended hook size. Just check the yarn label for the recommended hook size. You're also going to need a pair of scissors to cut your yarn at the end and a darning needle if you want to weave in your ends. So to begin, you're going to start by making a slip knot, and to do that I take the yarn, wrap it around my index finger, and then let it pass over the shorter end of that yarn, pull the loop out of my index finger, and then grab this longer end, push it inside that loop, then pull it to tighten that slip knot, then insert your hook. For the foundation, you're going to chain a multiple of 5 plus 4, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then add 5 more until you reach your maximum number of repeat stitches. Then you add 4 at the end. So I'm going to chain 30, which is a multiple of 5 times 6, then add 4. So in total, I'm going to have 34 foundation chains. When you have your 34 chains, or 24 chains, or 29 chains, depending on the number of chains you've started with, you're going to skip the very first chain. Remember, the loop on your hook does not count as a chain, so count the next one as the first chain, second chain, third chain, fourth chain, and then fifth chain. So these 5 chains will count as a double crochet plus a chain 2. So yarn over, skip those 5, and in this 6th chain, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. When you have 3 loops, you're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So that's your first double crochet or your second double crochet. Remember, we have a double crochet here and chain 2. Then place 2 more double crochets in the very same chain stitch. So another one, and then another one. So you should have a total of 3 double crochets in that 6th chain. Then chain 2 and add 1 more double crochet in that chain that you are working on. So in that 6th chain, we have 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 1 double crochet. Then you're going to skip 4 chains, so count 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th chain, you're going to work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. And then what you're going to do, you're going to repeat this step 2 all the way to the end, or until you have 3 chains remaining here at the very end. So skip the next 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one, place 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. Skip 4, then on the 5th one, place 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, then skip the next 4, and in the 5th one, work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, and repeat that until you have only 3 chains remaining here at the very end. I went ahead and finished my row, and I have only 3 chains remaining here at the end. This is how your work should look like at this point. So you're going to skip the next 2 chains, and in the very last chain just place a double crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, then yarn over, pull through the last 2. So that is the end of our row 1. And for row 2, we're going to start by chaining 3. So 1, 2, 3. This chain 3 will count as our first double crochet in the second row. Then yarn over and go in the next chain 2 space here, and you're going to work our drunken granny cluster, which is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. So that is 3 double crochet, then chain 2 and add 1 double crochet in the very same chain 2 space. And this row is so easy. What you're going to do is work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in every chain 2 space. You're going to skip the next 3 double crochets, skip the next double crochet in this other cluster, and in that chain 2 space place 3 double crochet, then chain 2 and add 1 double crochet in the very same chain 2 space. Go in the next chain 2 space and repeat the same by placing 3 double crochet, then chain 2 and add 3 more double and add 1 double crochet in the very same space. So that is the pattern. Repeat for row 2. In every chain 2 space, you're going to place 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. So I'll meet you after working in the very last chain 2 space. And then when you have these 3 stitches remaining and our chain 5 at the very end. So I went ahead with my row 2 and I've reached the end. I have these 3 double crochets remaining and the chain 5 that is skipped at the beginning of row 1. So what you're going to do, you're going to locate the 5th chain starting from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in that 5th chain, you're going to insert your hook, sorry, yarn over, go in the 5th chain, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. When you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, then yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So that's a double crochet in the very last chain here at the end of row 2. So row 3 is going to be our repeat row until the end of this project. So just chain 3, turn your work, then yarn over, and in the very first chain 2 space here, you're going to place 3 double crochet, then chain 2 and add 1 double crochet in the very same chain 2 space. Skip to the next chain 2 space here and work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. So that is the pattern. Repeat to the end of row 3. Go in the next chain 2 space, work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. In the next chain 2 space, do the same. In the next chain 2 all the way until you work your last cluster here. Then I'll meet you when you're finishing our row 3. After working your row 3 all the way to this last chain 2 space, you're going to yarn over and work a double crochet in the very last chain 3. So locate the third chain and work your double crochet. So from row 4 all the way to the end of your project, you're going to repeat the row 3 pattern. So you chain 3, turn your work, and in the very first chain 2 space, you're going to work 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet. Then repeat that 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet in every chain 2 space. After working your last cluster here, which is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 1 double crochet, you're going to locate the third chain in this very last chain 3 and work a double crochet. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please let me know in the comment section below, and if you use it to make any project, tag us on Instagram with the hashtag dreamcrochets, and I'll be so happy to see your work. Thank you so much, and until next time, stay safe, God bless you, and bye.